Hello everybody, Action Light Workers, how are you? Are you wonderful? Good. I've just finished this weekend a course, like running 2 lots of courses actually over the weekend to help people to use hypnosis, and it was fantastic. I had such a lovely time with so many beautiful people. Today I'm talking about Flat Earth. Dun dun dun! I'll see you on the other side. So I had a question from Astri. Hello Astri. And Astri was asking about the flat earth and the lands beyond, the ice. And she wanted to know what the emissaries thought of that idea. Okay, what have they got to say? Is it true? Is it not true? So I have talked to the emissaries about this, but I thought, well, let's do it, let's go through it bit by bit. So this is what the emissaries have told me. I am just a messenger. Please don't shoot me. Okay? They said, don't think for a moment that the reality that you are seeing around you is actually real. First point. Okay? When you start arguing about reality, then you're on dodgy ground, because there is no reality. Okay? That's what they're saying. They said that the reality that we're living in, and this was fascinating for me, has been created over and over again and uncreated. In fact, there's been this push and pull of creation and destruction of our reality. And that the baddies have known this. Remember where we're coming from. We are coming from the Dark Ages. We're just coming out of the bad times. The times in which the bad beings had full control over just about everything. We're just coming out of that now. And they know how this shit works. They know how it works. And so what they did was they worked really hard to create a reality in which God didn't exist, in which science was all powerful and all meaningful, in which we were nothing more than a meaningless speck of dust, filled with people with no purpose, with no real reason to be here, just an accident. And that narrative was sold to us over a long period of time. Because that suited their needs. They wanted us to turn away from God. They wanted us to live in the dark. Okay? And so they worked very hard to make that their reality. The reality in which we live in. And that's what they've done. They've created that reality. However, as the emissaries say, this reality is mutable. It's not fixed. It changes, and it will continue to change. And so what they were saying, and this is what they said to me the first time that I asked, I said, is the world flat? And they said, yes. And I said, is the world round? And they said, yes. Okay? So I think what they're saying is this. It is whatever it is, according to what is being created right now and what the majority of people are creating. So that's where we are. And they said it's far better for us to be spending our time not looking at where we are, but looking at what are we doing while we are here. What are we actually doing while we're here? They said the whole idea of where we are and what this is will be revealed. In fact, what they say is, we will create the world that we want, quite literally, with our own expectation. As we move toward this new paradigm, we are going to create the world in the way that we want it to be. And so if the majority of us want it to be flat with worlds beyond, that's exactly what it will be. And if the majority of us want it to be round, then that's probably what it will be. Okay? So their advice is, don't get hung up on the details, because arguing the details is a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy because you're trying to argue about something that doesn't exist, that isn't real. And they brought to memory a story of a coach trip. So there's this group of people on a coach trip, and they're traveling through the most beautiful countryside ever. It's absolutely stunning. The problem is, all of the curtains are drawn on the inside of the coach, and all of the people on the inside of the coach spend the whole journey arguing about which is the best seat, about who has the best position, about who's wearing the nicest clothes, and they reach the destination and no bastard has looked out of the window. Okay? So this is what we mustn't do. We mustn't get sidetracked into arguing the details, because we could be completely wrong and we could be completely right. But the proving of it proves nothing. Remember that if somebody isn't living in a flat earth, they're not going to see a flat earth. It's impossible for them because it's not in their reality. Does that make sense? So arguing about your reality is a waste of time. It's arguing about who's got the best seat on the coach. So far better that we open the curtains and we start watching the journey and looking at ourselves and asking ourselves, what can we do to make this journey the best journey ever of our existence? Yeah? So there you are. So, is it? Yes. Is it? No. There we are. That's the answer. Thank you very much. I'll see you a little bit later on in the week. I love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.